Red Voyage News splashing the check-in. Thank you for tuning in. Florida man brutally beaten and put in a coma after asking neighbors to lower music. Now, based off that headline alone, you would think that this man calmly went over to his neighbor's door, knocked on the door, and when they opened it, he said, "Hey, it's really late. I have a wife and kids. We all have to get up early in the morning. I have to go to work. My wife has to go to work. My children have to get up and go to school. And they're not able to sleep because you're blaring your music. Is it okay if you could just turn it down or possibly even turn it off? Like, not only am I sleeping, but the other neighbors are sleeping." And the neighbors just thought about it. Then all of a sudden they just went apeshit and beat the piss up out of him. All right. And I don't mean to sound insensitive. Yeah, I really don't mean to sound insensitive. Maybe I shouldn't have said it like that. The neighbors just had a change of heart and they thought, okay, maybe we just should put hands and feet on him. Maybe we should just beat him up. I don't think that was the case. I would like to know the race of the people that put hands on him. Did this man say the magic word? You know the word, the one that starts with an N. Do they have mugshots of the people that put hands on him, that beat him? I just want to know. I'm not saying that he's racist. I'm not saying that the people were black. They could have been white. They could have been Hispanic. They could have been Asian. They could have been any race. I'm just asking the question. Because for somebody to get beaten that bad, he wasn't nice about delivering his message. He didn't deliver his message in a kind manner. For somebody to get beat like that, okay? This man must have said or did something to trigger the other person in that apartment for them to go on a rampage and put him in a coma like that. Okay? A Florida man was reportedly beaten to a pulp and rendered unrecognizable to his family when he asked his neighbors to turn down their loud music. Frank Pencaba, 42, of Hollywood, was placed in a medically induced coma at Memorial Regional Hospital with multiple fractures in his face after the brutal beatdown. On June 14th, I don't know why this story just came out a couple of days ago, and the beating happened last month, 2 months ago. On Tuesday, he remained hospitalized as doctors wait for him to stabilize before they can operate. My son has a little boy. He's going to be 4 years old. He is beautiful. He may never know his dad. Okay. We don't know what damage has been done mentally, let alone all the physical issues he has. It's very disheartening. Now, I don't want to assume this guy right here was the aggressor. He might have, calmly went over to the neighbor's house and maybe he did ask them nicely. So I just don't want to paint him in a negative light without the evidence. Okay, without the actual facts. But I'm speculating from the years that I've been on this earth. As long as I've been living, okay, when I see situations and I hear about cases like this one right here, usually the people in his position got to where they're at right now because they were being very disrespectful. And I'm not saying that he was being disrespectful because, like I said, he could be totally innocent. I'm just looking at both sides of the coin. There's no reason for what they did to him. I understand that people get into altercations all the time and people's emotions are high, especially over the last year. But there was nothing to warrant what they did to him. The sister said she was only able to recognize Pencaba by his tattoos. Now, I'm assuming that the sister does not live with him. Okay, of course you're going to take up from your family members, but I want to hear the words from the suspects. I want to hear a statement from them. What happened? He went to work, did his job, paid his bills. He didn't bother anybody. So for anybody to do what they have done to him, I'm seeking justice, and I will not stop until I have justice for my brother. Okay. For whatever reason, I'm having a hard time believing what her sister said. For whatever reason, I'm having a hard time. Like I said, he could be totally innocent. He might have asked them in a nice way if they could just turn off the music. That could be his personality. But on the flip side, I want to know the race of the neighbors, and I want to know if he said that magic word. Because, this isn't a regular ass whooping. This is a freedom fighter ass whooping from what I see. Okay? Somebody's ancestors from Jim Crow and antebellum slavery tapped into the souls of whoever put hands on them if they were black. All right? But like I said, I don't know. He might have asked them in a nice way, and he did not deserve this. Okay? If you like the content that I'm posting up on this YouTube channel, you could click the link in the description box below, and you'll be redirected to this page where you can support by making a donation. Okay? Hover over the support tab right here, and you can quote unquote buy me a coffee. The minimum amount you could donate is $5. If you would like to become a member and get access to exclusive videos teaching you the do's and don'ts on living abroad, then you can become a member. It's $8 a month for the membership. Okay, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.